Yeah, we did.
Hey, it's Wednesday. Welcome back. We're in Krasden. It's episode 73. Currently calling it No Sooner Spoken Than Broken.
Ooh. Very nice.
So, we decided Bagby was going to fill us in, and it sounds like everyone else is going to fill in Bagby along the way.
Because we discussed the fact that I used to be a really good note taker, and then we stopped playing in person, and I have given up on many things since being locked in my home. I realized today, in 10 days, I will have been working from home for a full year. That is the anniversary of the first work from home. Anywho, we started the evening going a little bit more in depth with the vision that Crucible had, that I will let him tell because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
And
it was.
he hasn't shared it with anyone else.
I shared it with everyone
No, really?
Yeah, you told us all about it over breakfast.
over breakfast.
Yeah.
You guys
I
were
was eating pancakes. You can't expect me to remember things when there are pancakes involved.
I know, right?
I specifically remember the pancakes, and I kept several pocket pancakes. This is
That
story
makes sense
time with Bagby.
That makes sense to me because I imagine like a really cartoony goblin where like the mouth grows to like the size of bigger than the head. So like the cheeks would like cover the ears completely as they're like wolfing down the pancakes.
I'm going to put a needle through my brain. You want to go ahead and go, Crucible?
Acupuncture?
So we started off with a vision from my god Kelimvor, in which he told me that we had some loose ends that we needed to shore up,
forgot that.
One of them we had to destroy the one called Silence. So we know we got to get rid of him before he hunts down and stops us. We had to deal with Adris because he's got some tricks up his sleeve that may or may not be good for us. And then finally, he warns that we have to deal with the Baphomet's mages. Otherwise, they will interfere with us as well in getting the vault open. And once we deal with everything inside that, we have to find a way to close it from the inside. And that is what I shared over breakfast. Which Bagby obviously did not pay attention to because she was eating her pancakes.
The one thing I remember from that is there was like a 3-day thing. Something was happening in 3 days. Like the vault is opening in 3 days.
Exactly. In 3 days, the vault's opening. Nothing we can do about that.
Right.
It's going to happen.
He also said that we can't rely on the map that we had, so I think
Well,
we
it's going to
decided to
change
do
everything.
something with that map, and that we cannot rely on any of Teague's tricks.
Didn't we burn all those pictures of Jenny?
Yep.
We did
That
do
is what we did.
Yes. So then we talked about what steps we needed to do in order to achieve all of these things in 3 days' time. And I remember I did bring up the fact that there was one person that we knew who had a deep relationship with the Silence, and that we should probably go see Dumas and talk to him about the Silence and how to beat it.
Right.
So we did that. We went to the guard jail place, and we talked to.
Didn't we go speak to Leslie first?
Yeah,
Adam
we went
Leslie?
to talk to the main guy,
Okay.
the guard captain.
Well, he was in the capital part.
Right.
Yep.
2 different places. Again, I was eating pancakes while we walked. I kept pocket pancakes.
Notes, don't
so
let
we went
Bagby
to-
have pancakes.
We went to talk to Leslie, and we told him what happened with old Keen's house. And he wasn't super pleased because, like, a lot of people died. And Keen died, and he was expecting us to return him. And that was, like, a really important arrest for him to have on his record.
That was not my best conversation I've ever had with an NPC.
It was a poor conversation that we had, but he still let us go see Dumas at the end of it. We got a little bit yelled at, but it's okay.
He's under a great deal of
And-
stress.
My defense was, oops.
Whoopsie
Can
doopsie.
can we go with a whoopsie doopsie on this? Or
Technically, technically we were the ones that killed him, but he would have died by those like horn impalement things.
Right. We're not the ones who stabbed him first.
or chose not to heal him?
And we promised that Duma would not die like Keen.
Not like him, maybe a
He
different way,
died
but not
a
like
new and
him.
exciting way.
In a different way, perhaps, but he wouldn't die like Keen. So we went and talked to Duma, and he told us some stuff about the silence. That, like, it's really hard to kill, and it's really smart, and it's hunting. And it is apparently hunting us once it gets over its rage, where it's kind of like it's got its blinders on right now and it's only focusing on blasphemers, and once it feeds enough to calm down, then it will come after us. And he led us to believe that he might be feeding on blasphemers, like kind of down close to my home and in the crutches and whatnot. So I'm a little bit worried for Coinda, but we don't have time to go down to the crutches and make sure that he's okay.
And
What?
I was gonna say, and he told Duncan several times over and over again, trying to be more slowly and more clear, explaining to him that he would not take much damage from radiant sources because he himself is a divine entity.
Yes, he is essentially an angel of miracle. So he is a divine entity, but an evil divine entity. So radiant damage doesn't do anything, for the most part.
He did say
But
fire.
he did say fire. Yes, he said fire would be a good thing to do to hurt him. So we came up with the idea after we were done talking to him of, hey, why not do like two birds? Oh, and he told us that Adris had like a bunch of explosives in his tower that we somehow missed.
Right.
And so we thought, hey, crazy idea. These mages are kind of like blasphemers because they are blatantly worshiping and trying to bring Baphomet back, which might piss off an angel of miracle. Why don't we try and get them both in the same place at the same time and unleash a flurry of explosions? Kill the mages in the bomb, kill the silence with the bomb. So we went to Adris's tower, and we got all up in there, and there was a fourth floor or a higher floor that the lighthouse part, where the light is, that we didn't go to the last time. And so we decided that that's probably where the explosives were. So Bagby and Duncan and Ori, because we are light and springy and or can turn into animals, got up into that room, and we found the chest after a very long time of looking around a table. We knew that there was a table in there, and we knew that there was the big fireball of light.
I'm
but for
having
some
a-
reason, none of us heard the DM explain that there was also a chest in the room. We all simultaneously missed that little nugget of information.
Except for Chad.
I didn't miss it. I just thinking it was hidden or something like that. I mean, he said there was a chest there, but since Magby didn't check it, I was like, well, I guess we don't need to check that then, do it. So I had a seat on it, and I just sat there for a while, and then it dawned on me I was sitting on the chest.
And it was, in fact, the chest of explosives. So,
Luckily, I didn't
but
open it
Bagby
right away.
figured out it was trapped. So she cut the trap, and we took the box, and we used some of our rope to lower the box to the ground, even though Bagby wanted to do something cool with like lowering it to Joseph and then Joe running out of the building. We decided that it was better to just expedite things and not get overly creative.
Joe didn't want to do it. That was basically came down to that. He just didn't want to.
But there were about 30 explosives in the box. So we took the box back to the house.
But
And-
what I really didn't want was the opportunity for Joe to have to make like half a dozen dex checks
Mhm.
as he hauled the box through the fucking lighthouse. The box of explosives.
It was a valid point. It was a very valid point. So then we took the box back to our house, and I believe was it Joe and Bagby that really wanted to like test the explosives? No, it
It's
wasn't.
I
Bo.
was doing something else.
It was Bo.
It was
It was
Bo.
Bo, not Joe.
Baby Bo.
So Bo and Bagby went to a field and sort of set up a training dummy to test how good these explosives are.
By
Turns
What's
out
the
they were
backyard?
By field, you mean
real good.
backyard.
It was the backyard.
It's a nice
It wasn't
neighborhood.
field,
It's a big
it was
backyard.
We have a field in our backyard. It was a real good explosion, and Bo has like trick shot arm. Yeah,
You did roll pretty well.
he rolled very well.
Oh, Jackson.
So we now know that they are very good explosives. And I
Aye.
believe the plan that we came up with then that night was to sneak to the building that we are going to lure both the mage and the silence to. Booby trap it in kind of a like domino effect way with all put the 28 now of the explosives around the house in a radius, so where one would go off, which would make the other one go off, and then give Joe or Bo, rhyming names, give Bo the 29th one to throw in the window once all of our targets are inside the house, setting
And,
off the chain reaction.
And to aid in the explosions force, Joe got a cart of fertilizer, and Crucible got a cart of, I think it was lamp oil, and then
Lamp
also
oil,
like high proof.
Alcohol, spirits.
We're gonna make this fucker blow up.
You guys are on so many watch lists. The
Yeah.
all right. That's where we end up now. You've collected everything. You only have a few hours you only have a couple hours to get there and set everything up. So, what do you do? You know where it is. It was the address was given to you.
I would like to take the bottles of liquor that I bought last week
Yes.
and put a rag into each of those and then hang them from my waist. Please note that I am not lighting them on fire. I'm just getting them ready.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
I'm just waiting to know what Bagby wants me to do.
So I'm gonna regret this, but how do you get everything over there?
Well, we have carts.
We have
for the-
carts now.
for the
Yeah, that's
stuff.
true. That's true.
So,
Remember, we had like a whole episode thing where we got more carts.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I see there that you got some carts in there full of things like that. So what are we doing with all that stuff then?
Well, this here is fertilizer.
Right? I know the basic idea then, but where are you going to put it?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to look at the building. But honestly, sneaking it anywhere in the building should be fine. I'm more worried about Bagby being able to place the bombs everywhere without getting noticed. I think there's a decent chance we get noticed though, doing this.
There's 2 carts full of things there. Let's go look at the building, I guess then.
Okay.
It's not like the carts have Joe and his traveling chuckle fucks on the side. I mean, they're just carts.
No,
Do
that's it.
people routinely try to move entire carts inside of buildings?
No, that's inside the cart. The a Molotov bandolier, yes, bars. He what part should I aim for?
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're not lit, so that would get it all over me. Yes.
Good thing you're not going to a room full of mages. The
I'm sure they're all ice mages.
You travel across the city. The 6 of you. When you're getting near, you are in the Port Town district. I'm not going to be able to find the map here, am I?
Thank you, Phil.
No, I'm not going to be able to find the map because I can't. Oh, there it is. Now, you are in the Port Town district. Which is District 11 here. You are towards the northwestern point, leading into District 8, a little bit separated from actually where the port enters. As you are aware, the whole district is basically poorer, if that makes sense. The poorest probably district, even though a lot of money goes in and out of there. Meaning, a lot of buildings are abandoned and reused for different purposes. You are getting close. The area you're in has a lot of people, but all of the buildings seem to be of a warehouse sense, despite the fact that it being well past normal work hours. As you're getting closer, you do start to get a sense for a larger guard contingent. You hear complaining as they're moving people around. You're not done with the dam construction yet. Not my call. It's dangerous. That's all I know.
Looks like they're moving people out of here then. That's a good thing.
Perfect.
Now, you are not bothered by the guards. They seem to be abreast of who you are. But them moving everything isn't subtle, right? They're evacuating a city block, basically.
Do you suppose that Mages Guild will catch on to what's going on?
I'm sure they'll notice, but hopefully our angelic friend will distract them enough.
Now, you don't know exactly what the building looks like or where it, or anything. What is your plan moving close to it?
We would know like the address, right?
Yes, you would be aware of where it is. You don't know what the building looks like or what kind of building it is. How many people are there? Entries, exits. You don't know anything about it.
Corey or Bagby, one of you guys want to do a scouting run?
I can scout.
Thank you, Egby. I figured probably be best if we save what I'm able to do for more specific situations.
Of course. Just for safety purposes, before I go scouting, I will use... Where are you? Features and traits. Where's my... I will cast Pass Without a Trace on myself, and it lasts up to an hour.
Okay.
So I will have a plus 10 bonus to my stealth.
All right. Sounds great. You. You go ahead and roll stealth.
So with a plus 10, that is 27.
27. You, well, you feel very stealthy. I'll say that. How do you approach? Do you approach at street level? Do you,
I would probably not go like front of the house. I would go alleys, kind of keeping to the shadows, looking for alternate entrances.
Okay. You go a bit of a roundabout to come in behind it. First thing you notice that immediately this isn't a house.
Mm-hmm.
There is no back door. It is a large, mostly windowless building. Looks about 2 stories tall, but you don't see any what little windows are on the first floor. There are none, and what would be the second floor. Do you move around the sides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm doing a whole like perimeter check.
All right. As you move around, the only opening that you can tell is the front. This place, with the sign still being there but very faded, used to be a livery stable. Clearly no longer in its original use. The front double doors, barn door style, are sealed, currently sealed, but you can see flickering light there within. Could be lantern light, could be torch light, could be fire, cooking fire.
I don't see any people out.
No.
In front, like guarding.
Out directly out front is from the building 20 feet of a fenced. When it was a livery, could have been like a horse run or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or where they would keep wagons. Now it's just sort of empty space. With pile-ups of garbage. There's a bit of a smell to it. They're clearly dumping their own chamber pots just right out in front on the lawn.
Good. That's sanitary.
Did you notice all the nearby buildings, even the ones that are houses? None of them face this. The 2 that do are boarded up. You could tell even on the best day, there really aren't many people here surrounding this. Now that could be choice or happenstance, but you know that much.
I would sneak back to my party and inform them of the things that I have seen.
Thanks for the prime, Morgan.
Well, that there's kind of strange, that there's nobody outside. Though, guess if they're not expecting anybody to come looking for the place, there's no reason to keep bouncers outside. It's just supposed to look like it's nothing.
And no real good window for Bo to get a shot to set off a chain reaction.
Have to get inside then, aren't we?
What about the doors? Locked up or?
Looked pretty, didn't they? They looked like they were.
They were shut tight. You don't know if they could have been barred from the other side. There's clearly nothing on this side showing on the side that you were able to see.
If they're locked from the inside.
So if let's say we are able to get your thingies, your explosive bottles set up in exactly all the places you want. Someone's like the only way for a surefire shot inside is to get those big barn doors open.
Right.
Bagby, I would tell you I missed this detail. The roof is flat.
I was just about to mention the roof. I mean, we could do a full frontal assault, go in through the front doors, or the buildings on either side seem boarded up and unoccupied. If we wanted to use those to get to the roof and somehow quietly, which I could assist with, we could potentially create some drop zones on the roof and make it rain.
That makes more sense than going in the front. There could be 2 or 50 in there.
Right. All right, who's going up what building then?
Oh, well, you're
We can
fucking
meet up
daft
top.
if you look at me.
I would say you probably run Overwatch until it's time for you to make your toss.
Aye. Well, then I'll mind the shit and booze that we apparently need.
Oh, see, I was thinking we just cut some holes in the roof and then Duncan, you're a fisherman. You know how to cast. Cast those bottles and just make it rain.
Wouldn't be exactly the chain reaction you're looking for, but
Given the power of those things, I don't think we need a chain reaction. We just get a regular reaction, it'll be fine.
Get a few in there that would take out the top floor, and then things would come crashing down onto the first floor.
I know it's contradictory. But are you certain it's only bad ones in there? Old Keen sent us here.
well, certainly worth taking a look. And we'll have to cut at least one hole. Not sure how many we can do quietly, but once we get the first hole cut, I can certainly take a look inside.
I can make sure that the cuts happen in perfect silence.
Well, that's very good. That being the case, all we have to do is hope nobody looks up or gets hit in the head by the debris.
I say we go have a look first, see what's up
Yeah.
there. Maybe there's a door. We don't know yet.
It's fair.
I'll take a look at the building to the left. What's that look like?
The building directly to the left is what looks like could be a unused apartment space. The roof is slightly caved in, and there's clearly a lot of water damage.
What's about the right then?
Right, unused former business space of some sort. It's a mostly busted in front window. That whole display window sort of style, even though it's a brownstone thin long.
And the both buildings in relation to the roof?
Yeah,
of
Orcs,
the other building?
we'll get the city down there.
Where are we at then?
Distance from, it's probably the one on the right is the one on the left. Its roof isn't entirely there, but it's a little closer, probably only 5 feet max. The one on the other one is 7-8 feet.
Right. Let's go to the one that has the full roof then. That's ram-headed.
Okay.
Step in that broken window there.
walking inside, the full evidence of department store still. There's empty shelving. A lot of evidence of squatters of a certain degree. Blankets on the floors, used empty bottles, used food. Heading upstairs, you find more of the same. Place is still in reasonably good shape. But getting to the... Where would you like to stop? There, it goes all the way to the third floor, which would put you above the roof.
Interesting. I just want to let's go to the third floor then and have a look down on the roof of that place.
Okay, this is the top of it. And looking down, it is a sloped flat roof. Slightly sloped for, rain or whatever purpose.
Do I see any roof access up there?
You do not.
Well, it looks solid though from here. No trap doors, no regular doors, but it looks solid.
No chimney? How did they keep the livery warm?
There is a chimney. Yes, there would be. It would be more of a flume. It would be tight for even you to try to get in, Bagby.
What about a bottle?
Yeah. How about the bottle? Will the bottle fit down the chimney?
Bottle
Can we
would
Santa Claus this shit?
Bottle would fit. You don't know if it's been cleaned. If it gets stuck 10 feet in and blows up. I guess that doesn't matter anyway.
If we want to get that chimney nice and clean, we'll have to get an alternate version of Bagby.
Oi! I'm fine.
The chimney sweep version?
Chim Chimmery!
Did anyone come up with me, or is it just me?
I did. I would follow Duncan.
Same.
I would say I'm finding a place to park the shit and the carts. Let's say the carts.
poop
Where
and
to keep our
booze.
booze and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm with Joe as well.
I feel like we-
Team Tanky Boys all hanging out.
Don't know what you think, Bagby, but I think we need some eyes in there. We got to know what's in there first. I mean, we could drop a bomb right down that. Right down that chimney there, but we don't know what we're blowing up.
I agree. It could be an orphanage for all we know.
Right. Hoping there was a way in from the roof, but it don't look to be that way.
You're pretty charismatic, aren't you? You and Joe.
I like to think that people like me, but then there's sometimes they say things and I don't know, they seem to take it the wrong way.
I'm just thinking we could honeypot it and do like we're traveling salesman, or have you heard the good news of our Lord and Savior Baphomet?
I certainly do like honey. I think most people like honey. It tastes quite nice. It makes everything sweet.
I have a feeling.
You're not there for it.
Honey pot.
You're not there for it.
I have lots of ideas. What do you think, Ori?
I think that if we have someone show up at the front door and the place is what we think it is, there's kind of even odds that they just kind of make that person disappear rather than let them walk away after having that interaction. So I think I can get down the chimney and see what's going on inside. Trying to think of what won't be hindered by the soot, though. Those probably have to be a splitter again.
Well, 5'8",
Here's a good
Splitter.
5'8" fat man can get down most chimneys. You should be able to do it.
I mean, that's usually the big man's job. That's not the elf's job.
We got us a friendship or some shit.
Yeah, Orcs broke me up with that one. That was a good one. Look, it's magic that gets him down. Magic.
So, yeah, fork it. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
How are you going to get over to the roof?
How far is it?
8-ish feet, and then down half a story. And eating is a free action, Bagby and Duncan. Just saying.
Actually,
Sweet.
if you were to bamf over there, like you can do, but Ori's a spider and he just happens to be, on your back or something, would he also bamf?
Well, I mean, I take everything with me. Well, not Bamf. Like if he's in one of my bags.
Problem solved.
Option B is I turn into a raven and try and go down the chimney as a raven, but that would be.
You guys are overthinking this. Do the thing.
Yeah. Spooder into my bag.
Okay, here goes. Poof.
And bam.
You are easily able to get over to the other side. I mean, it's not lit at all. The whole thing is shadow. You reach the roof. Release Ori, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And Ori, you're able to crawl down the chimney. While not in use, you are capable of going all the way down it.
Okay. Does it, just from my spatial sense, does it seem like it's really hard to get through for a normal size thing?
It's a chimney. So, yeah, it's like maybe 10 inches wide.
Okay. Right.
Don't turn back into Ori. I don't want to kill you in the chimney.
Okay, so it is a very small chimney. Got it.
Yes. 10 inches wide.
Wow. All right, so I would proceed with caution when I reach the lower opening of the chimney and would try and peek out while upside down.
Okay. Roll perception.
Having a profound sense of deja vu.
It seems to be a repeatable plan.
Yeah, kind of.
Roll perception.
We should have tied one of the. I know I'm not there, but we should have tied one of the explosives to Ori.
As a spooter?
Yeah, it'd be fine. Once it blows up, he'll just turn back into Ori.
A spooter couldn't really carry a big bottle of explosives.
You're also
unless I was like a really big spooter.
I'm just trying to think outside the box, and I think a suicide spider is a funny idea. Okay.
Okay. So, not a spectacular perception roll by the spooter Ori. Probably have some soot in my eyes. Probably 7 out of 8.
It's also a fucking firebomb, so yes, the explosion would kill him, and then the burning building would kill him again.
What part of suicide did you not understand?
Jeez, I didn't know Ori wanted to out of the campaign that badly. All right, 11.
Joe took an insurance out on his partner.
You see,
who's my partner?
Well, Ori.
Yeah. You see, there are 2 fires lit in the middle of the room, basically, with a decent collection of people around them. There are symbols of Baphomet carved into the walls and stables. These people are trying to eat currently, but keep bickering at each other. And occasionally a fight breaks out. They don't appear sane.
Okay. I think I would move in a little bit more, but I would crawl up to the ceiling. And So the smoke from the fires, is it going out the windows or is it all like coming up the chimney sort of?
No, the smoke from the fires is sort of settling in the roof and escaping out cracks in the building itself.
It's just they're just kind of settling it here. Further evidence of the madness as they have two fires going in the middle of a room
Yeah.
when there is a perfectly good fireplace. Yeah. Okay. From I suppose I would sort of move about. I don't know if this is like an investigation or something, but I would be trying to see if there are stairs to a lower basement level. And I would be actively moving to try and make that search.
Okay, investigation.
I cannot seem to roll anything other than a 3.
You're very disoriented. In spider form, also the smoke. You just feel as if you need to get out.
Okay.
You've seen all there is to see,
Yeah.
in your opinion.
Okay. Well, I'll try and find the fastest way out. I'll just go back up the chimney.
Okay.
Fine.
Bagby, are you still waiting on the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After this is probably 5-ish minutes of sitting there. You're a spider, man. I can't.
Oh, that's me. Okay, so I like completely like soot covered spider crawls out of the chimney, and I just poof back into Ori once I'm all the way out, and I'm just like, okay, so yeah, not an orphanage. I wanted to give everything a closer look, but they've just got two fires going in there, just in a closed room, not even using the fireplace. The whole place is filling up and settling with smoke. They're trying to eat, but fighting amongst themselves. They're all clearly quite mad. I couldn't tell if there was a basement, so I don't know how effective any explosives will be if there is a lower level. But if not, I mean, they already have two active fires going in a wooden building. I think our explosives will be quite effective.
Cool. Cool.
It's really smoky in there. This is worse than when my dad took us to some place called Cancun.
I had like 5 minutes to think while you were down there.
Uh-huh.
We never talked about how we were going to get the silence to come here. I don't think it's the type of entity that if you just say its name a lot, it shows up. Like I read this book once that the person had a curse on his name that if you said like Voldemort out loud, then Death Eaters and transphobes would show up.
I like that joke.
Thank you.
Crap, I didn't think about that either. I assumed that you guys had a plan.
Bagby, roll perception. Now that you're thinking about it and saying stuff out loud.
13.
13. You see, it's very dark up there, but as you were waiting, you didn't want to move away in case he came back, but you could tell that there was etching along the front and back edges of the building. Some sort of language type thing, but you weren't able to get a good look at it due to, well, it's dark and not near you. Also, it's pretty hastily done, whatever it was.
I also want to look at this. I know that I was talking about one subject, but now my brain is thinking about this other thing. and I want to talk about this now. Come with me and look at this thing that I saw.
It's relevant, I promise.
I know.
Okay.
Look, I saw this etching. See right there? And I don't mean like I want to show you my etchings. I don't mean that. I know you have a relationship going on with Joseph.
A
Crap,
what?
I have fireball too. What? Etchings. Let's look at these etchings.
All right. Roll Arcana.
Okay.
18.
There's more than a 3.
Ori knows everything.
Or you know exactly what this is. Bagby, you're aware that they're runes for a spell. You're not quite sure what kind. Ori, this is a warding spell. Very similar to the one that was inside of Adris. To basically, you can't detect things inside that building.
Well, I guess that precludes silence coming here, unless we can get rid of this.
Now, you're aware that, taking a look at it, the front of the building is all one spell. It's a very, very long, complicated spell.
Mm-hmm.
The back of the building is all the same spell.
So there's two spots where the spell is active.
Yes.
Well, I can't dispel magic.
I might be.
You would know, Ori, that you could, if you were able to break the wording in some way in a couple of places, then it would basically disarm the spell.
Well, we may not have to use magical means if we can somehow break up the wording, erase some of it in some way. Then it should break the incantation.
I have ink. Can you change some of the runes to be something else?
It's carved in with a knife or something.
I have...
Anybody got a belt sander?
I have a hammer. Let's go tell everybody else what's up here.
Okay, sounds good.
How are you getting back across? I have a way.
Cut to 30 seconds later, and we just see his body fall off the top of the livery.
Is there a conveniently located cart full of hay nearby? The
Nope.
Assassin's Creed.
There's a conveniently located cart full of shit nearby.
There is that.
I don't know how convenient a cart full of shit ever is, really.
Luckily, the wounds will be covered in shit. And booze.
Wow. How far am I from the ground?
2 stories.
2 stories.
Go ahead.
I'm like a bird, wanna fly away.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics, buddy.
No, I mean I'm turning into a bird and flying away.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could wait here and I could go tell everybody and then come back so you don't have to waste a spell.
Okay, I'll wait here. Just don't leave me, okay? Like
We
don't
won't
do-
explode the building with you standing on top of it.
Okay.
Yet.
And I bamf away.
Okay. Bagby.
Mhm.
You go to Duncan?
Yeah.
Okay. Then do you then go down and rejoin everyone else?
Duncan, we need to talk to the others.
Right.
Okay. You
Or he
rejoin
stayed
everyone.
on top of the roof because he made himself not a spider and then couldn't figure out how to get down.
Why did he make himself not a spider before he just like crawled back in a bag and you vamp back over here?
He had very important stuff to tell me.
Shh, shh, shh. All right, you're back down street level, careful distance with everybody. You explain everything. We can cut through that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Ori's on top of the building and can disrupt the runes if we give him something, or if anybody has anything that can disrupt the runes. I just
Here.
have ink and a hammer.
And I hand her the god killing knife.
Good call.
That should probably do it.
I'll be right back.
Wait, don't.
I won't leave.
Just want to be kind of clear about things going on from this point. So, the plan is we get rid of those spells there, those warden spells, and when the warden spells are gone, then this silence thing, it'll know that they're there, and then the silence thing will come here to destroy the mages, and when he's destroying the mages, then we just destroy all of them. Is that the plan?
That is the hope that the silence comes.
And what if it doesn't work?
That's a great question.
I guess we all just talk shit about his god until he shows up.
Right.
Or we just kill the mages and
Or we just
save
kill
some
them.
of the explosives. Since we have plenty of things that go boom,
Right.
we just save some of the explosives for him when he
So-
finds us.
So if he doesn't come then, and then we kill the mages, but we can't kill the mages until we know he's not coming. That's right.
Well, how long do we wait?
Anyone?
He's in the crutches. I imagine he moves pretty fast. I don't think we'll have to wait more than an hour or two.
Shite, that'd give us time to do something with the explosives.
Right.
Was there anyone keeping watch outside? Did Ori mention anything like that?
Nope.
There's
why
nobody
why
outside.
couldn't we really quietly move these carts right up next to the building?
I think we probably could. It sounds like they're all very distracted with trying to eat dinner and then also argue with each other.
Could we? You said there was 2 sets of runes. Could we could we destroy the ones in the back and then we could just go in through the front? Hopefully, silence comes in through the back. I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
I
I was thinking more we make sure they can't get out of there. Like we block the doors.
Oh, shite.
oh, we could just put the carts in front of the doors.
There's no other way out and there's no windows, so they would have to escape through the front.
And I can throw a bomb at that. I could see it.
Right. I think we just came up with a plan. We've
We
never
should
done
not-
that before.
We
We're
should
kind of
not.
good at this plan making, aren't we?
We should not be near the carts when they explode, though. To be clear.
Crucible. You're being awful quiet, you fucker. What do you got?
I mean, you can hold hope in one hand and the species in the other.
Oh, lick my fucking balls. All right, let's do it.
Before we go, I think we should have a quick prayer. I know Ori's not here, but I think it's likely that we won't get together.
Pinkies,
Before
pinkies, pinkies,
things-
pinkies.
Somehow,
slow
I
down.
think he'll know about it.
Right.
Pinkies.
Pancakes.
Got to wait for everyone to be ready. Okay then. May Lady Umberly bless and protect us, and trouble ignore us as we begin this task.
All right, let's blow some shit up.
Right.
Now
Is
you're...
that fireball you're drinking there, Chad?
Yes.
Appropriate.
Is Fireball.
Somebody
I've got
took an entire bucket full of fireball shooters to
entire
Chad's
bucket
house.
full of them. That's the greatest Halloween bucket I've ever seen.
Phil, did you tell them what happened with the fireball?
Fireball plus the Leaning Tower of Pisa from Isles.
Oh no.
I had I woke up at 2:30 in the morning with the worst heartburn I had ever had. It actually forced. I woke up from vomiting in my own mouth and having to swallow it to not have it go everywhere, and then just kind of like chugged Pepto and just sat there in pain, wondering if I was going to vomit or if it was eventually going to pass by the mercy of God.
Should have just thrown up.
I probably should have just thrown up.
How funny is that story? It's fucking awesome, right?
But I didn't want to throw up because throwing up when you're completely sober is awful.
It's kind of terrible all the time. Yes. Okay. So you break. What does everybody do in this? Bagby, you're clearly on spell duty with Ori, yeah?
I take the god's knife up to the.
Want that back, Bagby, when you get done.
I will.
Just puts it right in your leg. Here you go.
Good enough. Ow. Good thing I'm not a god. Fuck.
Are the runes in any particular in a language that would be recognizable?
What languages do you speak? Both
Common,
of you.
Druidic, Elvish, Loxodon, Primordial, and Sylvan.
No. Bagby, do you speak? What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Goblin, and Undercommon.
No.
Okay, well.
Wait, what were yours again, Ori?
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Loxodon, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Nope. Sorry.
So you're thinking there's like a perfect spot that to ruin the spell then? Like you're going to read it? And
I'll
find, like,
I'll
the
tell you this.
prepositional
I'll tell
phrase?
you this with your natural 20, Ori. You're aware it's celestial. You just can't read it.
Okay. Well, can't rate this. I can't write in this language, but I can always draw one of these.
The dick butt.
He's drawing a dick on it. He's drawing a dick on it for sure. Just drawing dicks all over the spell. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. We'll go with performance.
Carving.
Oh, Ori, great. Now you've summoned the dick demon.
Oh no!
A 50-foot phallus demon comes out of.
Choose the
I want 50-foot phallus demon written on my gravestone. By the way.
That's like the demon from This Is the End.
Yeah.
I might create stats for this, and in Wednesday's game, when you fuckers forget about this moment and make a dick joke, it's gonna summon Dickzilla.
Well,
That seems like more of a redundant thing. I gotta be honest with you.
Just give it like its feet are balls. It kind of waddles in.
And it waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
waddle, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Waddle, waddle. Yeah, so I was thinking if I knew the language, it would be, like hashtag 420 YOLO swag, believer for life. But
Only do that if you want every Chad character moving forward to be a warlock with that as its patron.
Justin Bieber as a warlock patron.
Oh, God.
So I lean over to Joe and I say, "Now, Joe, what exactly are we gonna do with our stuff here?"
We'll just put it in front of the door, and
I mean, for it being the incendiary that we wanted it to be, it's gonna be more of just.
I think more of it. I think now it's more of a stop them from getting out sort of thing. So when they try to,
we could
escape-
ignite it from this side, though.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. In fact, and as I say that, I tie a rag to. I open up one of the lamp oil bottles and tie a rag to it, and then I make in midair I make prestidigitation, not lighting the lamp, but just showing Crucible what I'm doing. And I'm like,
I wouldn't light that right now if I was you.
no, I know. I'm just demonstrating.
Is he gonna fucking light that? What the fuck are you
It's all gonna
doing?
be safe.
We can light it from a distance.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Don't threaten that.
While
tackles,
Ori,
Joe.
while Ori is scribbling and whatnot, I'm going to lean over the front of the building where I assume they're putting the carts and such.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Take the crate of explosives out and put it somewhere else. Last thing we want to do is explode the entire crate.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't know they were on the cart.
I'm assuming we put all the valuables on the cart.
Cruise-
Make
Put it
sure
with the
they're
ship.
separate. Just make sure they're separate.
Crucible, did you know that?
No, Joe,
Everything
don't
in one card.
don't light it, Joe.
Should I?
I'm moving the explosives. He grabs
This is where I just light it and kill all of us.
All right, Crucible and Joe, I need you to roll athletics and stealth to try to stealthily move the cart, butt it up
Are
against
we-
the doors.
Are we within whatever range of Bagby's?
No.
Be 30 feet.
Yeah, if she's standing at the edge of the building, actually, potentially.
Okay, I got a 24 for the athletics.
Crucible.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with my roller here.
It happens to everybody once in a while, but don't worry about it.
It's never happened to me ever before.
Not me either.
But, you know, it
yeah.
happens to some people, like sometimes.
You gotta say the nice thing. Be nice to him.
Right.
Did,
All right,
um,
my athletics is only a 10, and my stealth is going to be horrible because I'm at a disadvantage.
But you have a plus 10.
Am I within range of you?
Yes, that was established in the conversation.
I'm not sure it really matters. Because with Bagby's plus 10, I got an 11. Sorry, Crucible. We both fucking that one.
Bo's just standing across.
Crucible, I'm not gonna light it.
No, everybody. You guys are moving the cart, and you haven't thought about this yet because you've been moving through a majorly populated city. But as you're trying to move it up stealthily, my God, WD-40 needs it to be in existence.
I'd pour some of that lamp oil on it, but I'm afraid Joe's going to set it on fire.
Which is something he said out loud as he's wheeling it up. Shush, stop. As soon as you get up close, you hear on the other end as it's trying to open.
You better be quick about this. They're being assholes down there. We're going to have to kind of run away quickly, I think.
I
Ori,
would stop moving. Okay.
No,
I'm doing
sorry.
a thing next.
Ori, okay. Ori,
I just wanted to do it like right now.
then can he go
No,
first?
no.
Philip?
I mean, Ori can go first. I just mean in the narrative. I want to do it now.
Ori, what was your roll on your performance?
It was a 14 on the cock carving.
Okay. Well, you know, it's not your best work, but you've got some veins in there, a little bit of hair. It's hard. You're carving into wood. You're not in your best environment here.
Ideally, I wanted to like incorporate the letters into it, and some of them just aren't shaped right. And
I think the purpose is to not incorporate the letters into it, actually.
Oh my God, Picasso, just go draw like a 4th grade dick on this one.
okay, I run to the other one to do the carving.
Okay, Joseph.
I stop moving the cart and I run to the door and hold it shut.
Okay.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Maybe one of the best reveals in all of television.
Show the door.
Yeah, it will be a remembered moment.
You get all of that. Yes, roll athletics to hold the door.
I hold the door pretty well. 19.
Yes. They're clearly messing around with something on the other side. They're not pushing on it. You have to assume there's sort of a bar or something on the other side that they're trying to move currently. They're messing around with something. It's jiggling the door, but they're not pushing. You know what I mean?
Is it? Sorry. Is this like I grew up on a farm, of course, most people know, but the doors on a barn, like they can either slide or they can like swing open.
This is swing open toward you, toward outside.
Oh, towards us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some spikes from my pack.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna spike the doors down.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll. What would this be here? Feels like a. We don't have jobs anymore.
Perception.
Yeah, there really needs to be engineering checks in D&D.
There actually kind of.
It'd probably be sleight of hand, if anything.
Sure.
You can always just give things a base trait check too.
It's true.
Like
Custom skills are a thing.
Yeah, let's just do go ahead. We'll re-roll it here. Just go ahead and do it in intelligence based, where to spike it, sort of, or wisdom, whichever you would prefer.
I think you need to begin rolling better than that. Just suggestion. That's all that is. It's not critiquing.
You do a great job
saying.
getting the first one down. The second one, you really put your thumb right in the way. The
Joe, you want to hold these for me while I try to pound them in?
A little busy. Oh, help him.
No, fuck that. He stands where you're at. You help him.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I ain't putting my hand there.
All right.
Okay. Now you have advantage. Go ahead and roll again. Hey!
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. I really appreciated that.
We're a good team.
I was just a little nervous. I was shaky just a little bit there.
Think about your assistant, sir.
We should stick with what we're good at. We're not good at sneaky.
No.
I don't think.
I'm gonna move this car to shit.
I got to be honest. I don't think we have an hour anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
Bagby, we definitely don't have an hour anymore.
Oh, Baphomet! Oh, Baphomet!
At this point, I run towards the front door.
Really sucks. The silence is a shitty angel, and Baphomet could kick Miracle's ass.
It's like my dad could beat up your dad. Duncan, what were you saying?
I run towards the front door because if that can't get out of the back way, I've got to make sure they can't get out of the front one as well.
Okay. No, I mean they've locked the only door.
That's where we're at.
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the barn doors in the back. I thought
no, that the barn doors are in the front. She's approached from the back. There is no other full exit. There are some windows though. If you want to go check the windows along the first floor and make sure.
Right, I will do that. Then I'll check any other ways out of that there.
Okay, all of them are small, but there's one on the if you're facing the front. There's one on the back right. There's one on the back left, and there's one on the front left.
Anyone that looks big enough for like a human person to get out of?
The one on the front left is partially barred. The two in the back are the ones that are kind of they're slightly broken, and it's that kind of fuck you up glass, but it could be large enough for an individual to crawl at a time.
Right. I'll just wait there then to see if anyone tries to crawl out.
Which one? The back left or the back right? You cannot be on both sides of the building at the same time.
Okay, let's do the back left then.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I just start yelling, back right window. We need someone there. Bo, we need someone there.
Fine, God. Takes off running over there.
After I get my cart in position, can I kind of edge up to the nearest window and just peek around real fast and see what I can see?
There is no window nearby. You could go to the front
There's
left.
none on the front at all.
The front left, yes, but it's partially barred. I mean, you can still look through it.
Okay.
Lincoln time.
Lincoln
time.
Easy, baby. Hello, baby.
He needs to have like his intro song course.
Does. We need to get a Lincoln Time song. You're totally right then.
Yeah.
Hello there, Lincoln.
Time.
No, Uncle
Lincoln
Josh isn't here
time.
tonight.
We
It's-
pause the game.
Miss
for
Laura's here.
Lincoln
Can you see Miss
time.
Laura?
Lincoln time. Lincoln time.
That's Miss Laura
we
talking.
pause the game for Lincoln time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The baby has to say goodnight to his dad and his dad's friends, cause it's Lincoln time. Lincoln time. We pause the game for Lincoln time.
We're gonna get
Say
DMCA.
bye-bye. Can you say
They
bye-bye?
can't DMCA me on that. I made that shit up right there on the spot, tune and all.
Oh, Lincoln looks tired.
Alright,
Take
kisses.
him
Lincoln
take him
is
to bed then.
tired.
Good night there, little man.
Tired boy.
See you later then.
You say good night?
Good night. I love you. Be good for mommy. Okay.
So Mike, all I'm trying to do on this perception is I'm just looking to see how far, looking to see if I can see one of those fires that Ori described and how far away they are.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
Perception, right?
Yes.
6.
You can't really tell. It's rather partially barred. Plus, it's a slightly tinted window. There's it's not pure glass. They're somewhere in the middle of the room, past the stables. You can see a bunch of blurs running around. By your best guess, there's at least a half a dozen people running around, and it seems pretty random on their actions.
Okay.
Everybody would be able to hear this from the other side of the building where Bo is. They're crawling out of a fucking hole in the ground like cockroaches.
I would go there.
You see him as you round the corner on the front. You see sacred flame cantrip shoot out a window, and he just has his glaive, keeps jamming it in the window, like from the side, not aiming it at anything, just jamming it in the window.
I huck a Molotov cocktail at the window.
Go ahead and roll athletics, and hope you don't hit your friend Bo.
Yeah, me too.
If you burn down the old man,
Dirty
Hey, that's
20.
pretty good.
Joe, you want to light it first.
No, it's actually okay. I don't. And I throw it at the window. Dirty 20, Mike, for the roll.
that goes in the window. The glass is all broken out. It would go in, shatter.
And then I light it with prestidigitation.
As flames slightly shoot out the window, you hear screaming and whatnot. Fucking A right.
And then
There's a fucking hole in the ground here. They're coming out of it. Inside the door. Inside the window.
Drop a bomb in it.
Oh, shite. Wait here. He goes running to get a bomb.
I'll just kind of hang by the door or the window and stab anybody that tries to get out.
Ori, are you done with those runes?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Yes.
Oh.
He's like, not yet. I think the shaft's a little crazy.
Well, for the second one, I was thinking about expanding, my artistic abilities. I was going to, in perfect cursive in common, which of course is exactly the same as English. I would write out the words Jeremy Baramy.
Man, these mages really love that Baphomet. They really think he's pretty cool. They all think that Miracle sucks.
Although when I am done carving, I would check. I would do I would cast detect magic to see if the rune has been deactivated.
You would. You're casting it? Yes.
Yes, not ritual. I'm not waiting 10 minutes.
It is deactivated. There is no, and you could tell because you can sense things inside the building.
I heard a couple mages inside this building, not out here, but inside the building, saying that the god Miracle sucks on donkey balls.
Bo comes running back. Move, Joe, move!
I scoot over.
And he just reaches his hand in and drops it. Run!
I scoot over more.
Roll deck save.
Okay. Didn't know he was just gonna plop it down. Fuck. A 7.
Oh shit!
Well, he gets away in time.
Why did you throw it?
You only get hit by a little bit. You're going to take, it's highly reduced damage. You're going to take 2 damage as a little bit of glass and wood shard hits you.
Okay.
There's a fucking tunnel into the underneath this right there.
Probably not anymore.
Fucking hope so.
Yeah, I was looking for that kind of thing, but it was so smoky in there.
Oh no, these blasphemous mages are getting out through an underground tunnel. Wonder if that connects to the crutches where those other blasphemers were. Wouldn't that be something?
You got to blaspheme a whole fucking hell of a lot harder, Bagby.
Miracle's a chicken shit. Miracle's a twat waffle. Miracle has a penis head.
I look at Bo. Does he have a penis head? What the fuck? They didn't describe him that way.
I have no idea.
Hey, Bagby, did you hear? These mages really, really hate Baphomet, and they think Thor: The Dark World was the best Avengers movie.
With that,
I heard that they really liked the Incredible Hulk movie where he almost hulks out when he's having sex. I don't even remember what that one was called because it was so bad, but they really liked it.
that wasn't even the worst one.
They liked the emo scene in Spider-Man 3. They thought it was great character progression. Tobey Maguire.
All right, a shadow gets cast over the entire building. Roll perception.
Ori, let's go!
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, perception roll.
Is that everybody or just the 2 on the roof?
2 on the roof and anybody out front.
Okay. I rolled like shit anyway. So.
That is my 15th 3 of the night.
I rolled 12.
10. Gotcha. Crucible save them.
Okay. We all suck.
11, 12, 13.
Wait, that's perception, right?
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. So shadow cast. Everybody seems to notice shadow, but nobody seems to. Well, not everybody notices the shadow. Most of you notice the shadow, but you don't seem to put 2 and 2 together. Crucible, you look up at a very bright moon to see an incoming something.
Moon!
Oh, since shit's already hitting the fan, I just yell, incoming!
Ori, it's
Flaming crap
bird
at
time! And I bamf away. I bamf off the top of the building.
Good luck, Ori.
Bombs! Bombs!
They turn into an owl and flap away. Free the owls.
Flap, flap away, flap, flap away.
I would go back around to the front, I guess, to help move the bombs.
Bagby.
Mm-hmm.
Deck save.
Okay. 19.
Great job. Like a meteor from the sky, something dark shoots through the roof, blasting a hole on entry.
Lather up, boys.
1 second.
Please tell me your art for this is the like ghouly, ghosty Pokemon. That's all I want.
No,
I just want it to be
not a Gengar.
the Gasty. Is that his name?
Ghastly.
Ghastly or whatever. That's how I imagine the silence in my head.
I pictured him as Haunter, pretty much.
What did you say, Bagby? You said something to everybody?
Oh, I said lather up, boys.
Unfortunately, nothing comes out when you say it.
Shit, I can do that too.
All of you are within range of this now. Nobody can communicate verbally for the remainder of this. I'm going to go pee.
Well, his name is Silence, I guess.
I'll be right back.
Should maybe ask Mike this, but did he go through the building that we're fighting the mages in, or the building like next?
The building we were in.
Okay, because you said you bamfed away, and then Mike had you do a dex save. So
I think he was having that happen simultaneously.
okay.
And he waddled away, waddle.
You don't have to be able to hear to cast, do you, in this one? If you're silenced, can you cast?
Let me check the specific rules. I feel like spells with verbal components don't go off. Somatic and material are fine, but if it has a verbal component, it wouldn't work because
Well, that might be a little rough for our casters.
no sound can be created within or pass through.
Oh yeah, verbal component.
Yeah, casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible.
Where is that? Okay.
So check your spells.
All of my spells have verbal components. Okay, I can't smite it. I can't use spells. Cool.
Shit.
Now, Bagby.
Okay, my beautiful casters. Check your spells. Check your spells, my casters. Because within a silence sphere or a silence spell, all spells with verbal components cannot be cast. So check your components.
I'm just looking through everyone else real quick.
Okay. Did we properly metagame while I was gone?
Yeah, actually.
I want you to. I kind of need you to.
I hope you're aware of this, Mike, but every spell with a verbal component can't be cast.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay. So Chad, you can do Ice Knife, and if you don't like that as an option, you can do Ice Knife, because that's your only one without verbal. Or Shape Water, I guess. You can do that.
Were you guys? You've come across silence before. You know what happens.
I don't know if anybody's ever done it to us. I think we've done it to people.
No, the being silence.
Oh. Did he silence us?
We've never encountered him directly. We've always seen his aftermath.
No, when you guys looked through the mirror. Do you remember when you couldn't speak all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I wasn't down there messing with the mirror because I wouldn't do something that's stupid in my father's house.
Okay, Bagby is 2 words. Who are you doing that to?
Whoever can see me.
Where did you bamf to?
Well, I can only bamf. Well, if I can bamf 60 feet, I'd bamf straight down to where you guys are. Or at least a shadow nearby to where you guys are.
We'll say Duncan, and Crucible and Bo are definitely there for that. Or no, Bo wouldn't be. It would be Duncan and Crucible for sure. We're there for that. Ori's still on the roof.
He turned into an owl.
And flew away.
It turned into a giant owl.
So Ori, Duncan, and Crucible could see the thing Bagby did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading my character sheet. Can you do it again then? Right. I'll run to where the explosives are, where Bo took them.
He just put them basically on the other side of the street.
So I run over there, and I carefully pick up 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
And I look to see if anyone else is coming over here as well.
Crucible, would you be going over there to help with that?
I pick up on what he's doing after he gets there. I go ahead and cross over to grab some myself.
Joe. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Duncan.
Go ahead.
Duncan.
So I've got 2, and I see that Crucible's has 2 of them. And I'm look at him. And I point that way. And I start running over to where the the shite is. I look up at Bagby, and I'm like,
"Oh, I bamped down already. I'm ready."
She's on the ground.
Yeah,
level.
I followed you. I have 2 of them in my hand now.
Excellent. Looking at everybody, and I get back to the other side of that street and I just whip the first one towards the pile of shite.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics. Ooh, it's going to be a big boom, and nobody's going to be able to hear it.
That's probably for the best, because we're not going to attract any attention now.
Is it? Because Bo and Joe are completely unaware of what the fuck's happening right now.
Modified 20.
Yeah, you hit it. My God, you hit it. As it catches, the firebomb that takes place and shoots. First off, you can tell it shoots in the doors, the barn doors. You can't really see anything there within because everything's on fire now. Joe, roll perception, non-hearing based. You gotta roll high.
Would I? I'm pretty sure I'd feel the shockwave of this fucking explosion. But I got a dirty 20 anyway. So.
It's not about feeling it. It's about understanding what's happening.
Fair enough. Dirty 20.
Yes. You feel it. Bo also feels it. He looks very confused. You know that they just blew the front of this building.
I grab Bo and point and start running that way. Like skirting the front of it, so in case it's on fire, I don't run immediately into the fire.
You, it is on the front of the building is on fire, but you're able to get around it.
Okay. I hope they were far enough away that they're not all dead.
They're not all. I'm not gonna make him roll for it.
I would try to group up with them.
I would like to take my 2 and bamf back up onto the roof and drop them one right after the other into the chimney and immediately bamf back down and run the other direction.
Okay.
Oh, Lori's kind of like, whatever, but I guess I'll do like a bombing run if I can go down and grab like, some of those bombs and then just, fly up because I'm a giant owl and stuff.
It's whatever.
Drop them into the top, wherever they land, whatever.
Yeah. They explode on contact every time. Crucible, do you aim at the front as well?
Now that the doors have been blown open, I'm going to chuck mine beyond the doors into the building.
Roll athletics, please.
I guess what I was trying to say was the top of the building, but yeah.
You know they went in the door somewhere. You don't know how far. Bo starts throwing stuff too. I'm assuming we're just chucking shit like softballs now with these.
I would grab 2 and just hang on to them.
Aye, the same.
Okay. So
I
how
don't
many?
want to go through the whole 29 that we have. So now we have 29. I used 2, so 27. Duncan used 1, 26. Crucible used 1, 25. Okay, we've got 25 more.
4, 5, 6,
also.
7, 8, 9, 10,
I would've
11.
grabbed
You've
2
used
of them and
11.
Pulled them up to the top and dropped them right down the center. And that probably would have taken me a while to grab them and then fly back up.
Everybody's used 2, and Bo used 1 previously. That's 11.
Oh,
We haven't all
I'm
used
holding
2.
them, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed 2, used 1.
Grab 2, use 1.
Oh, okay.
And then I pick up another, so I'll have 2 in my hands right now.
Okay. You can't hear anything, but you see the building burning. You see a burning someone crash out the side window that you were near, Joe. They appear to die as they fall to the ground.
I glance at them to make sure it's not silent, and then just keep watching.
Looks like a regular humanoid.
Shame that everything is silenced, otherwise we'd have that nice Wilhelm scream.
Bo shakes you, Joe.
Ah! I'm holding explosives. What?
and points up to the building that they were up in,
Mm-hmm.
and starts moving that way.
Okay. Do I see anything up there?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll follow him. Yeah.
When you were up there, he just chucks the 2 he has onto the roof.
I'd like to kind of get an idea of how the building is burning. Is it all mostly towards the front, or is it
Right now, it's mostly towards the front, but there has been some to the back. You're starting to see the roof catch as well.
Where I'd like to pick one of the spots that Ori already bombed, where hopefully the roof is already damaged.
Okay.
And I'd like to just throw it, one of mine, just right in there.
Okay.
Try to get it right where he did.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
16.
You're able to get very close, and it does cave in upon you doing that.
I'm just really looking to see if I can see silence or anything.
Perception.
I do have
Anybody.
dark vision, if that matters, by the way. Magical dark vision, so I can see through magic.
You're seeing into a fire.
I know, for the most part.
I'll roll perception just to see if at 25, I was just paying quite a lot of attention. Maybe near the back of the building. To the building to the left, which is kind of broken down and things. Maybe I head over that direction and continue to watch.
Okay. At this point, all of a sudden you can hear fire. You can hear your own footprints. You can hear explosions continue. You can hear again.
Oh, that's better.
I would I would go and grab 2 more, and then I would just kind of fly up in the air and sort of patrol around and just kind of sort of look at what's going on, Don't really care, but just looking around because I like to watch like fire and destruction and stuff. Just dark and brooding.
You're the worst.
Mostly like I'm looking out for silence because he like made all the sound go away, which meant I couldn't listen to my music. And like, you don't control my life, Mom. I mean silence.
Some of this is too real, by the
way. Did you roll perception on that, or are you just
I will do
continuing to talk?
So it's a 23 or whatever.
Okay, the 25, Joe. I
got a 10. Sorry.
Oh, got a 10.
One with 25.
Okay. Duncan got a 25. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay. Duncan, you don't see any large masses therein moving around in the flames. Ori, you, from the top, you can't see anything moving around inside. And most of the roof has completely collapsed at this point.
Can I sense? Do my little sense thing. Sense, just to remind you, senses celestial, undead, and demons.
And range.
I'm looking that up right now because I forgot. I think it's 60 feet. 60 feet. Yep.
Building itself is starting to crumble. Everything's falling down, even the walls.
Everyone okay?
I'm good.
Aye.
Yep.
Who?
Joe, you don't sense anything.
Crucible, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't sense anything.
I think because we can hear it's a good sign.
You hear that? Joe has no sense.
What?
I think it either means it's dead or it left.
Who?
Right.
Joe, all of a sudden you sense something coming quickly underground. Celestial.
Which way?
Celestial. Coming from
Hey.
underground inside the building.
Coming straight up
Yep.
from below.
Bursting.
And I huck my last grenade at where I think it's going to come up.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics.
19.
Great job. Basically catch it at the same time. As it bursts through the floor. Actually, go ahead and roll damage on that because it might be relevant.
That is 3d12s, right?
Yeah.
Decent roll, 17.
Okay.
Actually, that's kind of shit, but whatever.
Bursting through the ground. As the shadowy veil you've always seen upon it is burning away, it's casting aside something. Whatever garment it was wearing is the thing I'm trying to find to there it is.
It's Bo the whole time.
Gasp.
Oh.
Sup, bro?
But a little more on fire, right?
Yeah, a lot more on fire. In fact, its wings seem to be slightly burned and injured.
And he's in the middle of the building, right?
Towards, yeah.
Okay.
Can we still hear ourselves?
Yes, currently.
Also,
He's a
some
fiddle.
weird like music that keeps repeating the name Sephiroth.
Yeah. I would grab Bo and start to run downstairs, or like shake him and then start running. I'm not gonna pull him.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, so close to natural 20, but a 13.
10 for Joe. Whoop.
Bum, 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 bum.
15.
Where is the thing? I didn't load this up. We're going to kill. We're going to. Okay. Joe, what was yours?
10.
Bagby.
13.
Duncan.
15.
Crucible.
11.
11. And Ori.
Giant Owl Ori got a 15.
Okay. So let's go over where we are. Joe is basically over there. Ori is kind of not there right now. Bagby, you're out front, correct?
Yeah, after I bamfed down, I ran back to the box with the explosives. I just haven't taken any. I'm just kind of monitoring our stash.
Okay. And add Bo. Where is he? There he is. He's not there. He's over there. Okay.
I like that you can see Lawrence just on the edge of the map.
Lawrence is always ready to party. The woos of Christmas past. Okay. Okay. Well, it goes first. I don't know how else to say this.
Good.
Okay. We're going to lower the... I'll have to move him back, but we're going to lower that a bit. It looks directly at you guys, standing in front, seemingly through the fire. Seeing you. You feel a recognition. And it's on top of you. So, Bagby. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6.
3, 4.
Crucible. 1, 2, or 5, 6.
1, 2.
That's a 1. I always get nervous when we do these. I always get nervous.
Hey, TPKs happen. Character deaths happen. We all know. No one's gonna be mad.
The first thing that happens is all of a sudden you can't hear anything anymore. Because it just does that when it feels like it. 26 Crucible. I'm assuming that hits. You're at AC 19. Okay. Second attack. 31.
Does that hit, Crucible?
31.
Yeah.
I think it glances me.
Oh, okay. Even? Is that a tie?
I need to get out Patrick's dice roller real quick. Sorry, wasn't ready for it. And that's... a combined 48 damage as it flies at you with its side open, hitting you twice.
So the first was 26. The second is 48.
No, it was 26 to hit the first time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I just
So
did all the
combined-
damage is 48.
Got it.
People standing near him, Bagby and Duncan. You don't hear a thing. It just flies forward, eviscerating Crucible upon arriving. Duncan or Ori. I don't know who has the higher dex score.
Mine is a 14, a +2.
Got a plus 3, 17.
Okay, so that'd be Duncan.
So he's right up then on me then? He's
Yes.
Right. He's in melee range.
Yes.
Essentially, if I would try to leave, he'd have...
An attack of opportunity.
You,
Correct.
you can, in 5e, you can use a disengage to get away. It takes your action, though.
I whirl my staff around and I smack at his knee then.
Bonk.
In my... Oh, I know I'm saying, you're shite! But I know no one can hear it, but I still take my swipe really hard. Try really hard. With my
Okay,
first staff.
extra effort. Gotcha.
And... it just kind of bounces off then. It's like a...
7, yeah. You land, it just doesn't appear to do a goddamn thing.
That's it.
I do have a question. Since I was carrying one of the explosives and he hit me that hard,
We missed it, but we'll go back to it later if that
All right.
becomes a thing again. Okay? We missed it for this round, however. Okay? Ori.
Flying in, doing a bombing run.
Okay.
I can't, throw anything with my talons, so I'm flying directly over him and dropping them both.
What's the radius on those again?
Yep.
I think it's 10 feet.
He's got to do.
I'll drop them directly behind.
Just asking a
He's
question.
got to do what he's got to do. He's got to do. So,
He takes up a lot of space. It'll be, for the sake of the radius, it'll be the spot behind him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a thrown attack.
Okay.
A ranged attack, sorry.
Right. $14 for the first one.
It would be based on a dex saving throw, actually. So let me roll that. Hits.
Okay.
And the second one.
You know the damage.
The second one misses. It's 3d12.
Okay, so
It's 3d12, and the second one hits with radial. So that's what was radial, Laura? 2d6. The area damage.
Oh, so you had different, like.
There's exact damage and radial damage attached to these.
Or like
Oh.
1d12.
I think.
Yeah, I mean 1d12 or 2d6.
I think it was 2d6. So you're gonna
same
roll.
thing.
You're gonna roll 3d12 and then 1 2d6.
Okay, the 3d12 is a 25.
Mm-hmm.
The 2d6 is an 8.
That is. Okay, great job. Yeah, recoils as the fire rains upon it from above. Tries to cover itself with its wings, but the wings are flammable. You can tell. They catch.
Movement-wise, I would be essentially right next to him at this point. However, I will use my bonus action for. I'm gonna pick a spot, say, 30 feet away to the east, and that's where Crucible's going to be now.
Oh, interesting.
Look at that.
Hey, Crucible. You somewhere else?
Sweet.
Is this the power of magic mushrooms, or do you have an ability, or what?
Called Hidden Paths.
Neat.
Tell me you play Bard in League without telling me you play Bard in League.
Okay.
All right.
And then that's it.
Great job. At the end of your turn, it swipes at everything around it with its wings as it reveals them again. The three of you standing there need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
21.
You need to hit an 18.
21.
I'll use a bit of luck then.
16.
And with that, I'll use one more. Yeah. Tie to chaos then, just to see. Nope.
Okay.
16 was my highest, 2 8s.
You all
Didn't make
take
it.
18 damage as it spreads its wings. Even with the feathers slightly removed due to fire, scraping across your skin feels like sword blades.
I take 0 damage.
Yes, you're able to dodge it perfectly.
Oh, even like if there was a half damage or anything, I take 0 damage.
I know, I understand.
Oddly enough, I am just barely still an owl.
How much did I take? Sorry about that.
18.
18.
That would be what's referred to as a legendary action.
Is Ori's still flying,
One
right?
down.
He's not down by him.
No. Technically
No,
has 1 owl HP left.
Hoot, 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 hoot.
Okay, up next is... That was Ori. Up next is Bagby.
I'm punch him.
Great job.
What
you do
should
that?
I do?
What should I, as Bagby, do? I would like to punch him in the face.
Do it.
I
I
did
would
give
like
you a
to
god
first,
killing.
however, creep around him so I am flanking with Ori.
With Ori. Okay. There you are.
Yeah.
Ori is also in the air, so yeah.
Do you still count that as flanking then?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So advantage. Haha, natural 20.
Do it.
So that is 11 points of damage on that first hit.
Okay.
Crit. I would like to use key points to attempt to stunning strike him with each of these that hit.
Okay.
So let me find my stunning strike. Stunning strike. Con save throw DC 16.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's for dinner.
I thought it was a shooter. I didn't know you were handing me for a second. I thought Andrew was handing me a shooter. It's balsamic vinegar. Don't take a shot of that.
Be good for your heart. Get that lactic acid in you.
Bad for your taste buds.
Oh, I rolled the wrong damage. I rolled my dart damage for some reason, which is 1d4. I was wondering why I was rolling d4s. I apologize.
We will step
Let me
back.
re-roll that damage.
Yes.
7. 6, so 17,
13.
13. So 2 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to make a con save throw.
Con saving throw. You know, he's okay at that.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
30.
Okay. You know, he might roll a natural one. He might. Second hit for bonus action is 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. That does 11 points of damage. I will... I'll attempt to stunning strike again.
Okay. 22.
Okay. It's getting lower.
Yes, it is.
And then... I will... Second attack. That is a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. That is only 6 damage, to which I will add Fury of the Small to make that 16.
Okay.
And I'll Stunning Strike again. I'm gonna keep trying.
Okay. 31.
Okay. One of these days.
You said 12 damage? How much damage was that?
That was 16.
16. There we go. Great job. Lots of damage. Good job.
Yep. That all
Um,
counts as magical damage, by the way, just in case there was anything with that. My fists are magic.
yes. I'm aware everyone does magical damage.
Yeah.
The end of your turn. It teleports behind Duncan.
Of course it does.
Okay. Crucible. I can't see your face anymore, but it's over there.
How far away
From you?
from everything am I?
Closest thing to you is Bagby at 25 feet.
Okay. Still can't hear though.
No. I will tell you the radius on that is 120 feet.
Because there is nothing I can do spell wise. People are in too close range to him for me to chuck the bomb.
So what do you want to do?
I am going to, as soon as I can find it. I can't find it. Go ahead and go on to the next person. I will hold my turn as I'm trying to find it.
Okay. That is Joe.
First, I have a question for you. How big is this creature? Would it be considered large or huge?
Huge.
Okay. So I cannot grapple it then. That was my question. That's what I was curious about. Well, now you're moving it around, but
I'm just moving the camera.
think I can get to it.
I expected this to be more inside the building, so I don't have.
You expected us to go in the burning building? Yeah, that sounds like something we would do.
Well, I thought you would. It would be a more eloquent. You blow up the building.
We tried. Is he still on fire
No.
from the explosions? He put all that out.
He does the with his legendary action wing thing. It's putting the fire out very quickly.
I see. I would like to go on the upper. I think I can get here. On the upper right side of him, 2 over, so 10 feet away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can get there.
Can you just move me? I just want to see where I'm at. Sorry. I know the stream's always a little bit behind. Down 1 and to the right 1. Closer to your phone.
Done.
Okay. So I am going to take out my 2 Molotovs that are not lit, but I am going to huck them at him, at his back.
Okay.
Do I get flanking for that? Because Ori's on the other side of him.
No, this is not an attack.
Oh. Then I guess I won't roll an attack.
Actually, you would roll an attack. Yeah, I guess you get flanking.
I mean, would it be?
It does no damage, but yeah, it does count as a thrown attack. That's true.
Right. All right. I'm just gonna roll a d20 then. Well, okay. Fuck. All right, I crit on that.
That's where you need to crit, baby. The zero damage attack.
All right. Well, in any case, I'm not even gonna worry about what I need to add to that. because I'm assuming that hit.
Yep, it does hit.
And then I'm gonna, since I get attacked twice per turn, I'm gonna throw my second one. Well, that one wasn't that one. Oh, advantage. I forgot about advantage. Okay, that one would be +8. That'd be a 19.
That hits.
Okay. And then for my object interaction, I'm going to pull out my glaive. And that will be my turn.
Sounds great. Crucible, would you like to take your turn now?
Yeah, you said I'm 25 feet away, so I will approach him, running in with to do a melee attack.
You're farther than 25 from him. 6, 7.
Oh, I'm more than 25 from him.
Yeah, you're 25 from Bagby. I said the closest thing you were is Bagby.
Okay.
You got moved real far.
Yeah. Well, then I'll move in as far as Bagby then, because that's about 25, 30 feet, which is my range.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. And Bo's gonna go now. He's gonna go.
Oh, just one shots it. Just comes in there and it's dead. Way to go, Bo!
You stupid shite.
Nope, you can't even get anywhere near there. Okay. That's its turn again. So it is going to cast a spell. Appearing between Duncan, Crucible, and Bagby, between this group, is a 10-foot wall that is 120 feet long of spinning knives.
Good.
I mean, he could have put it on you, I guess. So.
No, he's going to do something else on top of you. He is then going to, from the heavens, as the wall of spinning knives appears, from the heavens, a red dot appears in the sky, lands directly between Duncan and it points its scythe up. This and a pillar of fire shoots from the sky directly down.
Oh, that's its orbital laser, huh?
Yeah. That's a dex saving throw on Duncan and Uri.
8.
What does fried owl smell like?
19.
16.
What is that? 19, 16. Both of you make the save, so you only take half. You take 6 damage apiece, as a flaming pillar is now just there till its next turn. And that's the end of its turn.
Right.
Oh, shit. No, it does more damage. I'm sorry.
Too late. You said it turned into.
It does 46 fire and then 46 radiant. So you take half of both. You take an additional 7, both of you.
Right.
I thought you said 46.
No, 4d6.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can I see through the spinning blade wall? Can I see that?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And did I roll anywhere, or am I still in the same place?
You'd still be in the same place. You're just not getting hit
Gotcha. Right.
anymore.
Very well. All right. I take a moment to look back to Bagby, and I give her a nod. It's one of those nods that says, "Been my best friend. Enjoyed being around you. I hope your life goes well."
Oh no.
And I turn back and look up at him and toss one of those bombs straight at his face.
Catch.
Ranged attack.
Right.
Bagby's gonna be grumpy. Bagby's got a grumpy look.
But I do pretty well with range attacks, which is pretty nice. 23.
That hits for sure. You'll take the radial damage on this. And I think Ori does. No, Ori's in the air. Never mind.
Not anymore.
Ori takes the radial damage on this as well.
The fire pillar took me out of owl.
Okay.
Right.
So 3D roll 3d12 for the damage to it, and then roll 2d6 to the damage to yourself.
Does he take any damage from the Molotovs? Or I guess the alcohol?
Yeah. So I'll apply burning basically.
3d12. Wait, let me check and see if I can reroll
You roll.
damage.
Damn, you got 5 out of 3d12.
Terrible, right?
It's pretty bad.
Can I reroll damage rolls with?
Not with luck.
Can you with Tides of Chaos?
That's what I'm looking at. Attack rolls, ability checks, and save throws. Nope, I can't reroll that. So, fracking 5 damage with that. It's not right.
The radio will be max.
You'll take
It will be.
full 12 damage.
And what was the radial damage?
2d6.
Just 2d6?
Yeah.
Just 3.
Well, good for you guys.
That's shite is what that is.
It wasn't there was a lot of water. He mixed a lot of water into that particular one.
That one
little-
was a dud.
Yeah, I got a little loose on that. And he takes 5 additional damage from the burning. He will be burning until he basically casts his Wind Gust, which will be basically right away.
Can you just do that whenever?
It's a legendary action. It's at the end of somebody's turn. And it would do it now as soon as Duncan's turn's over.
Because my turn's over.
Yeah. So it's going to try to shove off that burning, and it's going to cast Wing, and everything within 10 feet needs to roll a Dex saving throw, I think that's what it is. Yes. DC 18.
$22 for Joe.
Okay. It's half for you.
12.
And Ori, no. Okay. Plus. $13. Half, so 6 if you passed, Joe. As it spins around, creating a bit of a vacuum and vortex around it to get rid of the flames. Ori.
I do apologize. I thought a phone call was an emergency. Are we still silenced?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It lasts 10 minutes. Or until it interrupted.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to reach out my arm behind me. Silently, green glowing energy comes out of my arm and envelops Crucible. And Balm of the Summer Court will heal him I will use 5d6. Plus there will be 5 temporary hit dice. Or sorry, five temporary hit points. He's healed for 23 damage. And then I will, I guess, I'll hit him with my staff.
I would
Quite well for me. Not really.
I'm making myself so sad here. Silence is a hell of an at-will spell, isn't it? Hell of a spell to give at will. God, I'm a dickhead. Nobody should love me. Nobody should like me.
I was going to.
Nobody does, I don't think.
Wow. Okay.
Just kidding, but.
What'd you roll, Ori?
12. No, there's no way that hit. So
No.
turn done.
Oh no. Okay. B.
Okay. Well, Bagby doesn't like it when Duncan fatalistically nods at her.
Mm-hmm.
So with my now 50 feet of movement that I have, I'm going to run down, grab a bomb.
The bombs are actually on the other side of the wall.
I think they're directly below Duncan.
Yeah.
Is where they would be.
I'm gonna run through the wall of daggers.
Okay. Bagby, do you want to roll Arcana? I can tell you what spell it is if you roll well.
Sure. An 11.
Nope.
Running through the wall of daggers.
Okay, that's a dex saving throw.
That's a natural 20. For 29.
It does nothing to you because of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
You Spider-Man your ass through that wall of ethereal knives.
Mm-hmm. I grab a bomb, I run and I launch myself off of Duncan's back so that I am coming at this man like a fucking flying squirrel with a bomb in my punching hand. I'm gonna punch him in the face with the bomb in my hand.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. The full damage will be dealt to you as well.
Punch!
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 11. Unless I have flanking because of Joe.
I do have reach, so I am technically menacing him from back there.
You want this?
Go
to be
ahead and roll again.
$23.
That hits.
That's better.
You don't get another fucking flanking, by the way.
So that for the punch itself is 8 points of bludgeoning damage, or 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the bomb goes off. $3d12. 20. Which I also take.
Two more from Burn. Because I'm still considering residual oil since he keeps putting himself out.
Mm-hmm. Would you like me to count that as first action and then I still have bonus action and second attack, or do you want to count the bomb aspect as the bonus action.
Bomb. I think that's both actions. I got to be honest with you. I feel like that's both actions.
Okay, so I still have a bonus action.
Yes, you still have a bonus action.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay.
With my bonus
Does
action.
it really matter? Are you gonna punch him, or are you gonna punch him in a different way?
I'm gonna punch him again. Like
bonus or regular action, it's a punch.
I don't hit him. I rolled an 11.
Do not hit.
Yep.
Little too caught up in the fact that you blew yourself up. Okay. Crucible.
Does that break his concentration?
Highly unlikely. What do you have to get for concentration?
10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Half
At
the
least
damage.
That's how it is.
Oh,
for
half the damage I just
players.
took. So that's 24. So it's 12. Yeah, it makes that pretty easily.
So his concentration is not broken.
Not broken.
All right.
Its saving throws are absurd.
Yeah. So silence is still in effect. I'm really limited on what I can do.
Still a box of grenades.
On
Yeah.
the other side of the blade wall.
Well, and technically,
And my God, does that hurt to walk through that? I'll tell you.
I'm still holding one though, because we said that.
Oh, but you have to throw it through the blade wall. That would be a disadvantage. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, you said it's 10 foot high.
It's 20 feet high.
No, 10 feet wide.
Like 100 and something feet wide is or long, I
Long.
guess.
100 feet long, 20 feet wide.
Oh,
So how many people just got murdered by
20
this
feet high,
blade
I
wall
mean.
that just spun into existence?
20 feet high.
20 feet high. Well, yeah. Yeah. He's got some good spells, I'll tell you.
Oh, right.
I don't want to tell you the duration of that fucking thing, by the way.
okay. It's 120 feet long.
100 feet long.
Okay, so, and you cast it right in the middle of us.
Yes. So it
So
goes
it's only
for
50 from where I'm standing. to
10,
around it.
20, 30, 40, 50.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm extremely limited on what I can do, so I am going to not run into the burning building. I am going to run the other way to try to run end around this thing.
Full dash?
Full dash.
Okay, so that's 60 feet. That will put you just on the other side. Okay.
Okay, end of turn.
Great job. Joe.
I let out a sigh that nobody can hear, and I walk over to the bomb box.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I'd like to take out one potion and set it on the ground.
Okay.
And for my regular action, I would like to pick up the box, and I'd like to throw it at it.
This is what I was waiting for. I'm not joking. If you wouldn't have done it this turn, Bo was about to. Bo was about to throw the whole fucking box at him.
We were all thinking it. We were all just waiting for our turn.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Hope you guys can dodge. All right, what do I roll for this again? Is
You're
that athletic,
going-
or is this an attack?
This is
I
a
think it's the
ranged
same.
ranged attack at
Yeah.
disadvantage due to weight, and you don't have Tavern Brawler, so you can't just pick up some shit and use it. The one random part in which Tavern Brawler would be the most OP shit to have, you know what I mean? Box
Yeah.
full of explosives.
With disadvantage, I got a 15.
I would at this point like to where's that at? Bend a little luck. So roll yourself another D4 and then let's see if you can hit this bastard.
You actually need a 4.
How about a 3?
Oh.
Would a 3 do it?
A 3. I would like you to roll a D10, and we're gonna do an area of effect percentage. So this could be in Duncan's lap or on the back side.
This is, depending on how you do this is really good or really bad. I got a 10.
1, 2.
I mean, that's good, right? If you roll the max number.
8, 9, 10. Right here.
Okay, that's. Sorry, Ori. Wait, where is it?
Ori and Silence are going to get the full AoE.
And
So-
Bagby, I'm on Silence's face. I'm koala.
You're on Silence's face. That is true.
We'll resurrect you.
So you need to roll how many fucking AoE rolls?
It's like at least
We're going to go with 12.
14.
So roll
Okay, 12.
roll 24d6.
Oh, 24 d6. Okay, sorry. Let me change that. I was rolling d12.
And everyone gets to roll a dex
Oh
save.
my god, that
In the
is
area.
fun to watch. 82
Ew.
damage.
82 dex save. Everybody involved.
28.
This is just gonna like fucking anime style white out, Ori.
I rolled a 3.
No. Oh, Ori.
Oh no!
Ori, you made it?
Yeah, 20.
I'm rolling.
Bagby made it?
No,
Duncan?
No, everybody
Duncan! So that's
Evasion.
Whoa.
That's in half. That's in half for Duncan and Ori. That's in
41.
half for Duncan and Ori.
I could still be quite fucked here.
That's 42.
You won't die outright.
That's 42.
That was 42.
84 on him.
And 0. Monkey
Joe!
see.
How do you do it?
Oh fuck! Hang on, I unplugged my headphones. Okay, I'm back. I'm seeing everybody get their ass kicked by this guy. I'm pissed off that he put out my fucking fire that I threw on him last round. So I just lose my patience, and I'm really, really unhappy with this guy. And I huck the box at him. He dodges it like a ninja,
Right.
but blows up behind him and takes him out anyway. I don't know if he knew that I was throwing a box of explosives at him.
We'll go back to role-playing camera.
The explosion pushes forward, and you start to see the midsection of it just disintegrate me from behind him to his belly, and then suddenly there's nothing there except fire spraying everywhere, and he falls apart in 2 halves, and he falls down.
I guess
don't see any of
that
because I'm almost dead. I'm basically dead. I don't see any of it.
the last few things you see as it's starting to disintegrate in front of you. It rips the masks down in front of it to show that there is no mouth. There is no nose, there is no mouth. There is just flat flesh. But all of you hear in your heads, miracle is eternal. Miracle will come for you. Miracle
I say,
resplendent.
I say fuck you and stab him in the head. Because
Miracle songs, donkey
I've had a
pop.
day.
Miracles, a twat waffle.
Apparently he's a dickhead, like literally.
You guys fucking killed Silence.
Yeah, we did.
I'm also at like a minus 12. So
I slapped Duncan with a lay on hand.
I think he needs to roll a death save, actually.
I need to roll a death save.
Okay.
And I've never had to do that before ever. So tell me how to do it then.
Laura, you have the best. You're the best at this particular thing. So go ahead and
So
explain.
up where your hit points are on your character sheet,
Right.
essentially it's a d20. If you roll 10 or higher, you succeed. If you roll less than that, it's a fail.
Fail.
Right, here we go.
Hey, just for fun.
Fail.
That's a fail.
That's
Just
a
for
negative
fun.
or
That's a critical fail.
Real quick, he's within 10 feet of me, and death saves kind of saved. So he gets a +3 from me.
Kind of irrelevant in this particular.
But he
I
crit
don't know if that adjusts.
failed.
I rolled as
He
I rolled-
crit
and
failed.
I crit
Okay.
failed.
Well, it's 2. That's 2. So he's still not dead.
yeah, because a crit only counts as 2 death saves.
Yep.
Okay.
So there we go. I've
I
got
slap
2.
him with the lay on hands, and he gets 35 health.
He is unconscious, but has been healed for 35. Duncan, you almost died.
I almost died. Right, I did. I almost
We
died.
got a cleric.
You have a stick that brings people back to life. The
Oh yeah,
That's fully charged.
it's true. No,
Yeah, you have a cleric that's missing a diamond to cast Revivify.
It hasn't been 5 days since the last time we used the staff.
I'm just saying it should be inside the religion to rob a jewelry store to get a fucking diamond for that. The
yeah. We're not waiting till it opens.
Also, to the north of you, there is where Ori, you would think would have either dodged or been evaporated. There is like the rubble of the building, and you see 2 little like feet and shoes hanging out. There's ruby slippers on my feet for some reason.
Are you knocked out too,
Hey.
or are you did you just get your ass kicked?
Just buried under the rubble.
okay,
I'll go
roll for
full
rubble
Ori.
damage. Sounds great. You took 16 from rubble, Ori.
Figured that would have been figured into the damage that I already took. Okay.
Don't write yourself into a situation. The Bo runs up to you. Are you all okay? Holy shit, I can hear myself.
No, but it's good to see you too, Bo.
Hugo, stop.
I use my warlock thingy that heals 4d6 on Ori. Healing light, what it's called.
That's a class specific. That's a specific thing.
Special one.
That's a
17.
special one. He
So
gave you
healed
dis-
your rubble damage, Ori.
I go wake up Duncan.
Since I wasn't able to do much during the battle, I head on over to Ori and I go ahead and cast Healing Word on him.
This is, by the way, anybody watching this who plays D&D, we have 3 healers in this group, and I couldn't kill them with a bazooka. This motherfucker should have murdered these guys if it was any other collection of people, right? They put together a very well-balanced group. 2 DPS, 3 healers, 1 glass cannon mage, and it fucking works, okay? If you can't think about this, if there was like a rogue fighter combo happening here, you'd be dead. You'd be fucking. I'd have killed you.
Ori, pull up another 20.
Duncan.
Oh. Am I dead?
No, but I might kill you.
I suppose this is quite awkward, isn't it? Because I thought I'd be dead by now, but I'm not. So, right.
What's your AC, Duncan?
13.
Okay, as you take a 3 plus 7 damage to the back of your shoulder from Bo as he punches you. Don't fucking do that again, you shite!
What he said.
I'm the one supposed to be on my death march. You young fucks don't do that shit.
It was supposed to work better than it did, and it didn't work very well.
Joe, you're a fucking genius.
Joe's just like,
Yep, total genius.
yep.
Trying to move stuff off.
We got to get the fuck out of here. 3 of these buildings are on fucking fire.
I hadn't noticed.
All right, I assume that probably Bo or maybe Crucible is gonna help Duncan. I'll give Ori a hand, and we'll get the hell out of there.
I'm gonna pick up the one bomb that Joe left behind.
That was for you, by the way. I figured you would want that.
And
Good job.
put it in one of my bags. My most cushy and supportive, not breakable bag.
We'll say as he picked it up, it accidentally rolled out in a play of fate or happenstance.
Sure.
What?
As a play of fate or happenstance, that one grenade
When I
fell
picked up
out
the
as he picked up the trunk and landed very safely in the road.
Oh no, he said he took one out, put it on
Oh, okay.
Use the bonus action to set one aside.
Oh,
the set
okay.
one aside.
Oh, I thought he said. I thought he
Noticing
said
what
health
Bagby-
potion.
I said potion, but I don't have health potions. I meant the explosive potion.
Oh, okay.
Noticing what Bagby did, I go ahead and approach her, and I'm still holding one in my hand that I was not able to use. And I said, I assume that you'll be able to take better care of this than clumsy old me would.
Oh sure, let me put it in another bag on the opposite side of where the other one.
While you're in there, Bagby, can I have my knife back?
Can we just go now?
We're going. We're limping out of there.
That'll be great.
We're talking as we're walking.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go roll athletics real quick for Bo. That's a 21 to fireman's carry Duncan his ass.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Right.
I got a 25. I got a 25 to help Ori for athletics.
Now, as we're walking, I have a plan. At some point, after we rest, because we need some rest, I want to study these potions, and I want to use all of my magical friends and their knowledge to study them and figure out how the hell he made them. Because these might work against Miracle, too, or Baphomet, or anything else we come up against.
You were
We should
told
make more.
You were told 3 days yesterday. You're at 2 days, and it's now nighttime. You have 1 day.
We should make more.
As we're walking away from the fiery explosion, I look at Crucible and say, "I don't think we're getting our deposits back on those cards."
And with that, thank you very much for watching tonight. Great job. We will be back tomorrow with whatever we're doing for Thursday. Sunday, Distant Star. Wednesday, Tuesday, R&D. Wednesday, Krasden. And they are... You're doing good. I'm proud of you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.